Hello.
Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to a special edition of On a Mission. Welcome everyone in the chat. I see everyone has been waiting, and it is an exciting night. I know we're here on a Wednesday, but we are going to do a special edition of On a Mission where we will determine via a special lottery the order of the entrance for the Gauntlet match for Boiling Points.
Yes. Hey, we were all so excited last week when we announced that this match was happening, but we started talking about like picks and making, our picks for the match. And I said I really can't make a pick until I know the order for the gauntlet because that is such a huge determination in the match,
Ex-
in my
ex-
opinion.
Exactly. I mean, this is kind of just like it's when we watch like all the Royal Rumbles and things like that. The order in which everyone comes
Yeah.
out is super important, and you have to be strategic. You have to think about things. So and we might have maybe a special guest in a little bit. So I'm excited about that. Hello, everyone in the chat front rows there. Brian, Angel, Neil, always supporting, Bob Berger, Trenda, one of our co-hosts on
Ta-da!
Thursday, Matthew, Pepe. Oh, we got a full house today. I'm so excited. And just as a reminder, you all can buy tickets for Boiling Point. We're less than a month away, August 12th. missionprowrestling.com. Tickets are available. The front row, I believe, is sold out, but the second row VIP is still available. So you can go get those and get a whole special photo opportunity. And we also have sponsorships are still available. This gauntlet match that we're going to talk about tonight, this is also still up for sponsorships. So if you are super excited about this match, you can be one of the sponsors and get a cool shout out on social media, get a cool shout out during the broadcast. So that's a really great opportunity. I'm looking at everything in the chat. Yeah, Angel, can't wait for Boiling Point. That is true. We're all very excited.
And speaking of Boiling Point and the draft, we have props.
We do have props
tonight.
Okay, so in honor of Boiling Point, I was excited to show this to Veda.
Here we go.
This is in order for our lottery to happen, this is our Boiling Point lottery pot. So I hope everyone's excited because I have 7 envelopes in here, and this will determine the order. So I want everyone to be excited because as a reminder, let's talk about, before we start the lottery, let's talk about who is in this gauntlet match. And again, this is for the Mission Pro Cup. That's a big thing to remember. We have Joey Hyder, Lady Bird Monroe, Danny B, Charity King, who, the two of them together are a tag team. We have Casey Blackrose, Alejandra Lyon, and Misty Marks. So we have a really diverse group of competitors here. And as a reminder, if you didn't hear last week, this is for the Mission Pro Cup, and the winner of this gauntlet match will obviously be the Mission Pro Cup holder, and be able to cash that in for a title shot.
Pretty much whenever they want, right?
Whenever they want. Whenever they want, anytime. I'm assuming anywhere.
That's big.
Well, I'm so glad that Front Row loves the prop pot. Because, I was trying to find, all right, how can we make this fun? I know we wanted it to be an official lottery, and I was like, we're trying to make it fun here. So.
And I'm shocked that you just don't have a bingo tumbler.
I know. I was trying to find a bingo tumbler. I was going to put a Mission Pro logo on it. I was going to, do all that fun stuff. But those are hard to find. I think lots of people are having summer bingo parties or something.
Well, when you first held up the pot, when we were getting together before we started the show, Emily just held up this pot and said, "Look what I have." And it's 100 million degrees in Texas. So I thought it was a weird time for soup. But I do love soup in all weather, and she's really proud of it.
I made some matzo ball soup for you.
Yeah,
in this weather. I was like, it cools you down. You didn't know that?
But yeah, so we got props, we got the drawing, we're ready to go.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna get started. Maybe our special guest will come in as we're doing the drawing. But Front Row says the winner can challenge for the tag titles as well.
That's
So
pretty intense. Like that could change a lot of stuff in Mission Pro.
all right. So I want everyone to be super excited. I think we should start. Are you ready, Veda?
Yes.
Is
yes,
everyone in the
let's
chat
do it.
ready? I see some predictions. Hope Alejandro Lyon gets the last spot.
Which is, I would think, the best spot overall.
So as a reminder, here is our picks. We have 7 spots. All right, drum roll. Here's my pot. My boiling pot. My boiling point pot.
Lids off. Lids off.
We're making it official here. All right, I'm spinning. I'm spinning. All right.
First entrant.
All right. Drum roll. Oh, okay. First, number 1, Joey Hyder.
Ooh, that is not a great spot to be in for a gauntlet match.
Oh,
not at all.
All right, everyone in the chat, what do you think about that? I'm looking.
Couldn't happen to a better guy, but
yeah, we're just I think
that
everyone's
is
excited.
Not the place to be.
Matthew's ready.
We have to see who's number 2 because I mean that's really equally.
All right, we're stirring the pot. Get it? I'm having way too much fun with this.
Here we go.
All right. Oh, I'm mixing it up. Ooh. All right. Ugh. The pot's heavier than I thought. It's hard. You don't really maneuver a pot that way. All right. Okay. Number 2. Danny B.
Wow. Ooh. That's another really tough spot to be in. 1 and 2, they have to go and stay in this match the longest and basically just keep defeating people to win.
I mean, that's hard.
That's rough.
To be 1-2, that's that's tough. But
Danny's tough too.
Yeah, but I think Ron said Charity number 2 would be interesting, but we pulled number 2. Number 2 is Danny. So all right. Joey versus Danny to start.
Yep. Let's go. Number 3.
All right. They have heat, so it should be an interesting beginning. That is true. There's a lot of heat. Men's Revolution has heat with everyone, I think. All right, what's the chat saying? She will kick Joey's butt. Yeah, Trenda. Yeah. All right. Okay, we're on 3. Number 3, Charity.
Oh, wow.
All right. What does that mean for King Bees, Veda?
This is intense because there's basically 2 scenarios that can happen in the beginning of the match. Either Joey beats Danny, but then I think really they get a second chance because Charity's still in the match. But if Danny wins the first fall, I guess you'd call the first stage of the match, it's going to take on her tag partner, and only one of them can advance. I don't know. This is already really intense.
I mean, that's just so, I don't like when tag partners have to, face each other. It's just, I like them as King Bees. So, I don't know how I feel about this.
I mean, the one good thing is that kind of as Front Row pointed out, with the option to challenge for tag titles, that really means that King Bees have, 2 slots, 2 opportunities in the match, but it is still they do still have singles careers to consider, and you don't want to lose, period, even if it means that your partner wins. So I don't know. This is already very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Big Mike is bringing up some options. So either she avenges or faces her partner. So there's 2 strategic decisions there that have to be made. Trenta's saying they're going to have to tag against him.
I know, the whole thing is very intense.
Friendly competition. There's a lot there. So they obviously have history against obviously Joey and Men's Revolution. So Hopefully they just bust up Joey. That's what Trenda says. All right, you ready for the next one?
Number 4. Here we go.
All right, let's stir the pot again. I should just put this outside. It would boil enough. All right, next one. All right. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Our Mission Pro Cup holder, Casey Blackrose, is number 4.
So that's an interesting spot for Casey. Kind of right in the middle.
It's kind of in the middle of the road a little bit.
I mean, obviously I'm sure Casey was hoping to be closer to the end of the lineup to have a little bit more of a champion's advantage, which otherwise Casey really doesn't have in a match like this. It's not like a situation where the champion can retain, just by count out or whatever. Like there's so many other people involved. But middle of the lineup is still better than starting out. So I don't know. This is tough.
Yeah, I mean, this is tough. What is the chat saying? I think it might be more competitive than friendly. Front row is saying Casey will have his work cut out for him. I mean, yeah either way you slice it, this is going to be really tough.
Yeah.
Bob, is this year's cup more robust? He broke the last one. Bob, did he break the last one? All right. Okay, all right. We're going again.
So now we're moving towards like the second.
We're moving on to like the second half of the lineup, which could get really interesting. And again, usually the second half of any type of match like this is a little bit more have a strategic advantage. So, all right, this chat is like totally going wild. Okay. All right, next entrant is Misty Marks.
Oh. Okay, well, Misty has been very vocal about feeling like she should be getting opportunities in Mission Pro, and this is a match where she can really not just win the cup, but like secure herself a guaranteed championship opportunity. So this seems tailor-made for Misty, and 5th is not the worst pick.
It's not the worst pick, and we know, like as you said, we've seen Misty. She's kind of tired of people kind of stomping on what she's created around the San Antonio, Houston, Texas, Central Texas wrestling scene, and I think she has this like this energy and like this attitude that she's not really taking anything. She doesn't want to have people step on her. Yeah, Brian says number 5 is a really good spot. I think it is. I think you obviously, you're number 5. There's a lot of entrants before you, a lot of opponents before you. They're tired, I think, Front Row says Misty's been very intense lately. And I think she's won some more titles recently too. So I think that's also adding to some confidence that she's bringing to this.
For sure.
All right. Someone gave Misty a little heart. All right,
home stretch. We're almost at the
end. All right, the home stretch. So whoever is number 6, we can obviously we'll know 6 and 6. Whoever is 6, we can determine number 7 by elimination. Angel says number 5 is better than number 1. That is true. All right. Let's see. All right. Number 6 spot is Alejandra Lyon.
Oh, okay.
So that means the number 7th spot is Lady Bird.
All right. Well, that is 2 very interesting people who are at the tail end of this. Alejandra, we've talked about how intense she has been, how she's just been collecting gold wherever she goes. And I feel like she's someone who's so scrappy that she would have done well in a match like this even from the beginning, but her able to come in like the tail end, I think that gives her an advantage. But Lady Bird is someone who, let's say she wins this whole thing, title opportunities, is it going to be a tag title thing? Is she going to be looking out for herself? I don't know. That's another.
I mean, I think there's a lot of options. There's obviously tag team title runs. There's is she going? Are people going to go after like just thinking singular? Like I'm going to go for my one title shot. Brian says Alejandra's been on a huge winning streak lately. That is true. So it's really going to be interesting to see. Like, this is such an interesting lineup. I think there's going to be a lot of dynamics working. I think against the Mission Pro Cup holder. I think it's really going to really be interesting to watch. But before we kind of analyze a little bit more, I do have a special guest.
All right.
I mean, some people might think he's special. We have two, actually. I'm going to bring on one first because I want to get, this is a tough spot to be in. Obviously, Joey might have some. We're going to bring Joey on from Men's Revolution because I think he has a response to being picked number one. So, Joey, I'm going to bring you on. Hi, Joey.
Hello, Mission Bro Wrestling Universe. Can you hear me loud and clear?
We can hear you loud and clear.
So what's the scoop? I just dropped in. What do I need to know?
Joey, unfortunately,
it's not great.
It's not great news. Just saying. So as you know, you're part of the Mission Pro Cup Gauntlet match, and we did the official lottery tonight, and you are entrant number 1. So
that's the worst one.
That's the worst spot. Just so
that's
you
the
understand.
Worst spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised that they continue to want to stack the deck against the Mission Bro Wrestling and the Men's Revolution? Why do they want to continue to stack the deck against me? Because I think they know I can handle it, and they want to see a show. They want to see me run through. How many people are in this match? 5, 6, 7? They want to see me run through 6 individuals running from start to finish. I think that's what the people want to see. At least the Mission Bro Wrestling fans, they want to see that.
Okay, well, first of all, we watched Emily do a random drawing right in front of us. So, yeah.
Is that random, though?
Yeah, it is. We just watched it.
Yes, literally, we're pulling out of the boiling point pot.
Are you sure about that?
If that's the way that you want to see things, if you want to look at this as like a challenge and have it be really motivational for you, I think that's probably the best strategy, because otherwise you're a little screwed, man. Like, it's not looking good.
Oh
yeah,
it's not looking great.
And Joey, just to let you know,
it truly is a challenge for yours truly, a true American hero, Joey Hyder. It is a challenge for me. You think that I would be butthurt initially being picked number 1? Yeah, but it is an opportunity to then prove once again the doubters wrong, because I am unstoppable and highly motivated. And this will just be another feather in the cap when I claim that Mission Pro World Cup.
Well, Joey, your first opponent is gonna be Danny. You know, she was picked number 2.
Yeah.
Danny Bumblebee is going one-on-one with yours truly, number 1, number 2?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
wow, we call her Danny B, so.
Too easy. Danny B and Joey Hyder. That's an easy one. Who's number 3?
Well, we got Charity.
Oh, Charity King wants a piece too? Chastity, Charity, Candy Cane King. Easy money. Who's next? Who's number 4?
Well, your favorite person, the current Mission Pro Cup holder, Casey Blackrose.
Oh, is it now? My favorite person. Why is he my favorite person?
I don't know. Isn't he your favorite person?
Miss Emily, these are the words that are coming out of your mouth, not mine.
I'm just saying, I feel like he would be your favorite person because you're going to be chasing him. You know, you'll want to chase him all night on August 12th.
Chasing him all night? Shoot. It looks like he's going to be playing catch-up because I'm running the gauntlet from start to finish. You can call me the Iron Man if you want, but I prefer the Superman. I'm going to be Superman that whole night in case he's might tug on the cape, but eventually he's going to be put down by yours truly. Who's number 5?
All right. Well, it's Misty Marks.
Yeah.
Nothing
to say about Misty.
Not bad. Miss, you'll be good competition. I'll have gone through 3 people already. So, I mean, it'll be good competition for me. Miss, you'll be tough, but I'll still put her down. Who's next?
Well, I kind of want to know. Well, next is going to be Alejandra.
Oh, the lion
But
is so.
But Joey, I kind of want to hear, like, you kind of blew off Casey, and so I kind of want to hear what Casey has to say because he is the current Mission Pro Cup holder, and I think you're saying a lot of words. You're saying a lot right now, and I think he needs to be a part of this conversation and hear from you, hear from the Mission Pro fans, because I think he has something to say about all of this.
Oh, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then is he ready to come on then?
I think so. I think I'm checking with him now, but Casey, I think we're gonna bring the Mission Pro Cup holder on the line here. Hi, Casey.
Hello.
How you guys doing tonight?
Good. Thank you for hopping on. I know that you both requested to be on here because we did this lottery for the Gauntlet match on August 12th at Boiling Point, and Joey's had some strong words based on the order. Joey was unfortunately picked number 1, and Casey, you were picked kind of in the middle. You were picked number 4 as the 4th entrant of this match. So as the current Mission Pro Cup holder, what does this lineup look like to you? How do you feel about being picked number 4?
You know, you guys know me. I love a good fight. When I initially won the Mission Pro Cup, I beat down 13 other competitors, Joey Hyder included. So Joey's talking about the men of Mission Pro. I'm trying to play catch up. Joey, I've been a champion in Mission Pro for the last 10 months, while you, JP, Boss Baines have been complaining about the things that I'm getting in my hands. So August 12th at Boiling Point, you say it's too easy. You're probably not even going to be in the ring by the time I get into that match, if we're being honest. I've seen what Danny B and Charity have done to you in past Mission Pro shows, so I wouldn't be too confident in that.
You think very highly of yourself, don't you there, Black Rose?
If you were holding the Mission Pro Cup for 10 months, I think you'd think that of yourself. So clearly, you know, one of us needs a reality check come August 12th.
Touche, Black Rose, touche. But I have a habit of doubters wrong. I think you know more than anybody. I have a habit of proving the doubters wrong. And August 12th will be no different. Because I think at least one point or another, it will be you and me in the middle of the ring.
Whether it comes down to you and me or not, it's going to remain the same how it always been before. Joey Hyder flat on his back, Casey Black Rose standing over him. And then I'll look through you. I'm ready for Misty Marks. Misty Marks, like you said, is a great competitor, but you don't got to worry about that because, like I said, you won't be in the ring by the time she gets there. It'll be me. I'm walking in with the Mission Pro Cup, and I'm walking out still with the Mission Pro Cup. And it's kind of funny how it's taken 10 months for me to get a championship opportunity. But if I got to go through 6 more people, so be it.
Wow, strong words, Casey. I mean, you've mentioned we have Danny, we have Charity. You've obviously seen what they've done at Mission Pro. You mentioned Misty. There's also Alejandra and Ladybird in the mix as well. So, what do you have thoughts on that, Casey? I know Joey was going off on the other competitors as well, thinking that he'll make it to that.
Don't get me wrong. One thing about Mission Pro is they bring the very best of the best, and the names you named are some of the rising stars in the scene today. Misty Marks, like you said, is out here winning gold everywhere. Alejandra Lyon is out here winning gold everywhere. I'm winning gold everywhere. So this gauntlet match is going to be gold everywhere. But at the end of the night, the only gold that matters is the Mission Pro Cup. And, you know, if Genocide's ready for a real challenge, if she's still holding the championship by the time I get to her, I'm looking forward to Casey Black Rose versus Genocide.
Wow. Joey, you're having some laughs over there. Do you have last minute thoughts or response to Casey?
I mean, it must be nice living in Rainbow Land, isn't it? It must be nice living in Rainbow Land. I wish I lived in Rainbow Land every once in a while where, you know, unicorns were made of fudge and cotton candy and everything was free. I wish that I lived in Rainbow Land too. But like you said, to throw your words back at you, Casey, this is the real world. This is the real life. Fact of the matter is, it's going to come down to one of us. and I'm picking me every single time. The gold is coming home to the men's revolution, and that's going to be another feather in the cap for yours truly. As for the world champion Genocide, I think she's going to have her hands full with my tag team partner, the man of Mission Pro Wrestling, J.P. Harlow. Duh!
But you know what, Joey? Let's see if JP Harlow could even get past Miles Road. So you like to call yourself the Superman of Mission Pro Wrestling? Well, then that makes me your kryptonite, because every time you've been in a ring with me, I've come out on top.
Oh,
We'll
I
definitely
mean,
get, won't we?
again, this is already getting intense,
Yeah.
and I'm very interested to know what the women who are in this match are thinking. You know, they're paying attention to the order as well,
are.
so we might have to check in with some of those coming up too.
Yeah, so we definitely are gonna have to check in. I mean, I think the word is gonna get out, on social media and through the Mission Pro channels what this order is. We'll be posting about it on Mission Pro socials as well. But we definitely need to hear from the ladies in this match, and we'll definitely get them on to kind of hear their response. Because Joey and Casey, you're definitely going to be in for some work on August 12th. Thank you both so much for requesting to be on, and I'm glad we could accommodate tonight. And we'll see you on August 12th for this Gauntlet match.
You're welcome for my service. Joey Hyder, out.
Next time you guys have me on here, I'll bring the Mission Pro Cup.
All right, thanks, Casey.
Huh.
Oh,
Well,
my goodness. Okay.
I don't understand. Like, Joey Hyder, I would think would be excited about being picked for something, for what I imagine is the only time in his life. But instead, he's doing exactly what we said was going to be the problem with this match, is he's really looking through and looking past all these other competitors. And the one thing I will say about Casey is he immediately pointed out, like, all of these predictions that Joey's making, you're forgetting about the Queen Bees. And
exactly.
they're standing in between right now. They're standing in between Casey and in between Joey and in between either of them winning the cup. So
yeah, and there's so much history there, and like we've also obviously seen their past matches with so much history there, and I don't think they're gonna just let that slide. You know?
Well, yeah, and obviously Casey's also very confident. He currently holds the cup. He's had it for nearly a year, and I get
100%.
that.
Yeah.
But I think he's being the more realistic about this and seeing it as the challenge it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, I think Joey called Casey out for like living in the clouds and all of that, and like not really being set in reality. But I think Joey is not living in reality.
Why
He's not
was he
really
wearing sunglasses?
I don't know. Someone made the joke that Becky Lynch needed her glasses.
He was
back.
clearly outside where it was quite dark.
Yeah, I mean, who knows where he was with JP Harlow. They might have been off. But if you want to sponsor this match, you can email us at missionprowrestling@gmail.com, because who wouldn't want to support? I mean, you might not want to support Men's Revolution or anything like that, but
there's lots of other options.
There's a lot of other options. You can sponsor the individual wrestlers or the match as a whole. But that's the email that you can directly email us, and we'll get you on that sponsorship match graphic. So that's it, Veda. Thank you to everyone in the chat for joining. I know that it was a full night of wrestling, and so you chose to be here and watch this official lottery for the Gauntlet match on August 12th. And we'll work on getting some of the responses from the rest of the women in the match to see what they have to say, because I'm intrigued. Yeah.
Things are really coming together. I'm getting really pumped. We're less than a month away.
Yeah, things are heating up, definitely, not only in Texas, but around the world, because we're getting ready for Boiling Point. August 12th, you can go to missionprowrestling.com, get those tickets. You can also watch it on Title Match Network. And remember, follow us on Mission Pro Wrestling on all of our social media. You can look at all the match graphics that have been announced. And we have VIP experiences and tickets available as well. And sponsorships are still all open, so those are still available. And so you can support Mission Pro that way as well.
Yes.
Veda, where can everyone follow you?
Check me out on Twitter at It's Veda Time. That's a good place to start. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on my website. All sorts of stuff. Instagram. But yeah, check me out on Twitter at It's Veda Time. That's me.
Amazing. Thank you, Veda, again, as always, for joining every week. And you can follow me on all social platforms at Emily May Heller. Follow Mission Pro Wrestling on YouTube. Follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to get a reminder for when we go live. And share, like, follow, all of that. Share it with friends that love women's wrestling and want to support. We appreciate you, and we will see you next week. Thank you all so much.
Bye.